Good morning, children. Welcome to the online computer class. Before we start, let us close our eyes and observe 2 minutes silence to pray for the peace within and outside, and also pray for everyone's well being. Open your eyes, children. Let's get started. Let us start our MS Word. As you know, we are doing chapter 4, formatting a document. We have learned so many things in this chapter. Let us revise each and everything. Just now, children, I have typed the heading, and you see the font is coming in a by default Calibri body and 11 in size. This is the by default size and style of MS Word. When you type something, when you open your MS Word and you start typing. So let us change it in little big. So first I want to change its style. I want to make it little stylish. So I'll just take some other font. I'll take Arial. Okay. Now if I want to change its size, so what should I do? I have to go to Home tab, then font group, and then font size box, and you choose the number whichever you want. So just now I am choosing 28 in size. Okay, so document. So children, as you see, the spelling is coming with red underline. It shows what? It shows that this spelling has some mistake in spellings. So simply, as I told you how to correct it, just click on your word and right click your mouse button, and then the one pop-up window will appear. You choose the correct word from this dictionary. So just I am taking this one. So this way you can remove your errors from your document. This is also called editing. When we make some changes, then it is called editing. Now let's go to next part, that is formatting. What is formatting? Formatting means changing the appearance of document in order to make it attractive. Just now my text is left aligned, children. As you see, it is left aligned. Now I want that this heading should come in center. So what should I do? Simply first I will select this text, then I will go to Home tab, paragraph group, and then I will choose center align. As you have learned, there are 4 types of alignment in MS Word: left, then center, right, and justify. Left align aligns the text in the left hand side, left near the left margin. Center, the text shifts in the center of your document. Then right alignment, just I am clicking on the right, then you see the result, what happens. So just you see text is shifted in the near the right margin. And justify does what? It sets the text between left and right margin. So just now I need center. So this is the alignment. Now children, you can even change the color of the text. So for any formatting effect, you need to select the text. First thing is selection. You have to select the text where you want to make a changes. Now you go to Home tab, font group, and then you choose the font color option and choose the color according to your need. Just now I am choosing this purple color. Okay, so this way you know how to change the color also. So children, the most important part is how do you go to these options. So home tab, group, and then font color. Now children, even we can apply styles also on it. We can make our text more attractive after applying the give more emphasis on our text. Suppose this is a heading and I want to bring my heading into bold. I want to bring this text little darker. So how can I do? Simply you just select the text and go to home tab, and there is a font group and there is a button B. So you just click on it. So your text will become darker than the rest of the text. Why I have chosen this first word? Because I want to show the difference. Formatting, you see formatting here, it is more darker than the rest of the text. Now let me apply this on this rest of the text also. So you can see this way you can give more emphasis on your any selected text. Now if you want to underline your text, so simply just select the text wherever you want to underline. What it does, it brings the line, it places a line under it. So simply you go on home tab, font group, and just click on this U button, and you will see the all the words which you have selected, those are underlined. And even you see children, you notice here the spaces which were given which were in the sentence between these two words, that those are also underlined. So when we select the long text, so spaces were also come as underlined. Now if you want to give another emphasis on it, so you can use even italics. So what it does, it the text slants in it to the right. You see the selected text is little slanting and it slanted in the right hand side. So this way you can give the more emphasis on your text. So we have learned about 4 types of alignments. Now even we have learned how to change the color of the text. Now children, as you see this text, we have also learned about different changing text. So let me write some other text here. Let me press the enter key. Now I'll come in the left hand side and I will remove all these effects. So simply I am going to write one sentence in Microsoft Word. You can change the case of the existing text without retyping it. So you see children, here lettuce should be N and here should be space. So this way, now I want to change the case. This you see children, here I is capital, M is capital, W is capital. Now if I want everything in the small lower case, so simply I have to select the text and go to change case. So where do you get the change case? On the home tab, font group, and there is this button capital N and small a. You just click on it and say lower case. So you see children, everything has come into lower case. Same way, if you want all the text in uppercase, so simply you can say uppercase. So you can see the text has been changed into uppercase. So this way we can change the text case without retyping it. Now I want to make it sentence case, so simply I'll click on sentence case, and you see here children, again Microsoft Word, because it is a name, so it's coming in small and giving its error. So now I want each word in capital. So instead of erasing or writing, retyping it again, simply what should I say? Capitalize each word. So you see now these two first letter of the word has been changed into in capital letter. Now see, again children, we have also learned about spacing, how to give the line spacing. So you see my cursor is blinking here after it, and you see here there is some space between in and the. So this vertical space is called line spacing. So simply if you want to increase or decrease the line spacing, then you can just select the text and go to Home tab, Paragraph group, and just click on this option line and paragraph spacing and choose from here. So suppose I want to choose it as a double, so I'll just say 2.0, and this way I can give the space between the lines. Now by default line spacing is 1.15. So again I have changed into 1.15. So this is the line spacing. Now also children, we have learned about how to create the bulleted and numbered list. Suppose if we are typing some list which doesn't need any type of sequence, so you use in that list bulleted style. But where we need some numbering, so there we need numbering option from the paragraph group. So I am just typing one list here. Okay, apple, mango, pineapple. So children, this is the list which doesn't need any type of numbering. So here we can apply bullets style. So simply go to the Home tab, then Paragraph group, and then you can choose the bullet style. But before choosing, you have to select the text where you want to apply your bullets. So simply just click on it and you will see the bullets have been applied here. So here you can see it has, the text has some indentation also. It gives some space between the bullets and your text. Now next list which I want to create, and children, I told you when you press the enter key you will get the next bullet, but to come out from this you have to press enter once more. So now I will write here I will write some first. Suppose I want to make one more list. So here I am making a list of keyboard, mouse, CPU. We'll write in capitals. Monitor, and suppose we need here numbering. So simply just you click. So first you select the text and then go to Home tab, Paragraph group, and simply choose the numbers, whichever number style you need, you just choose that one. So you see here again the numbers has come automatically in front of your list, and there is a some space between also your text and number. So this way you can apply bullets and numbering. Now children, if I want, again as soon as I have pressed the enter, you see that 5 number has appeared. So come out from this, press the enter once more. So you will come out from this list. Now this way children, now I want to print this text. So when we take out the printout, and so before printing we should look also our text how it will come after printing. So for that matter you have to go on file, then click on print option, and automatically you will see on your right hand side the text will appear. So here you can see after printing, if you want to give a space or you want to make some changes, so you can see very easily. This is called print preview. So before printing you must see the print preview of your text. Now I want to make some changes here. So here what should I do? I want some changes like this. I want here space. I want to bring in the proper proportion. So this way, now again I want to have a look of my this document. So again I'll go for print preview. So this way I will see my print preview. Now it's looking nice. So if you want to print, you can print it very easily. Just see which page is this, normal margins and everything is there. Just click on the print option, and how many copies you want. If you want single copy, it's okay, fine. Otherwise you can increase the number of it. So this way children, I hope all of you have revised this, and please practice on your machine. Thank you so much.